Hi, guys. Happy Thursday. I'm hoping that people will come in and they get their notifications. And we will get started. And if you guys have just passing through and you're not subscribed, please come and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. I appreciate that. And I know I have new subscribers. Appreciate you guys. I do have some items today. I'm not going to be having as many items as I usually have. So let's see. Just trying to get organized here. Do have lots of jewelry. As usual. Let's see. And I did not bring my tape measure. Darn it. I believe I must have left that at the lake. Yes, I had to come home. Lots going on at the lake. Okay, here we go. And if you guys are just coming in, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Take a picture of this. I can't remember who made this. Fenton. Thought it was Jefferson Glass. It is Jefferson Glass. There. I think I could open up my own jewelry store. Oh my goodness. I only had 30 fingers. This ring is so pretty. Making sure. Got my things here, okay. That. Ring sizer. And if you guys are coming in later, and if you're seeing anything in the sale, just email me. My email is right here on the screen, cricketlovesbunny@yahoo.com. And I will let you know if it's still available. And you can also leave me a comment, and I will reply to you. Okay, that. If I don't have my tape measure, it's hard to tell you the length of it. So I'm going to set this aside and save that for another time. Let's see. And some of my silver is a little bit tarnished because I have not been shining it up at all. Just been busy. I wonder what kind of stone this is. Okay. Let me take a picture, see if I can identify the stone. These are, I think these earrings are like from maybe the 60s or the 70s. Let me take a picture of them. And this is neat. Okay. Let's see. Where should I get started at? I'm going to start with some glass pieces. And then I'll probably take turns doing that and some more jewelry. I have some gorgeous jewelry. But yeah, I've been purging a lot of my jewelry probably like for the last 5 years. Okay. Let's start with this piece. And this is going to start at $9. And it does have a hole on the back. It is a ceramic or a porcelain. It's holding, I believe, flower baskets, basket of flowers, maybe fruit. And it does say, I'll show you the stamps in the back. I believe it's Russian. And it's about this big. I think this would be cute, like as you're entering your house and it's there. It does have a little hole in the back so you can hang it. And that will be my first item for $9. I just think she's just so cute. Nothing wrong with her. Put her over here. Now these are going to be $6. And you're going to get all 3 of these tins. Paprika, cloves, and this one is turmeric. All 3 of these. I'm going to show you this one first because I love this one the best. I love this one. It does say turmeric right there. And I love the stars on it. And there's fleur de lis. So this is your first one. And then you're going to get these also. And page. So you can get 3 of these tins for $6. I'm not sure when Ann Page was around. Probably the 60s. I think. Could be wrong. But yeah, so those are $6 for those 3. And let's see. These are so cute. And these are going to be $14. These are, I've never seen these before. They are salt and pepper shakers. And they are the kitty cats. And they do have their plugs in the back. Now, I believe they were shakers, the squeakers, but I'm not sure if they're working or not. I have no idea about those. But they are a plastic. See, there's a little shaker in there. They're about this big. So cute. So yes, these are going to be 14. So cute. Love them. My next is also going to be 14. It is for this little jewelry box. And here it is. I believe it's like a silver plated. And it is a like a dark lavender in there. It's got like a velvet on the top and on the inside. And then here's a stamp on the bottom. Yes, it is silver plate. It is about this big. And this one is going to be $14. Anybody like that? For your beautiful jewelry. Okay. And let's see. This one is going to be $5. I've had this for a long time. I've just always had it because I just thought it was neat. I've never seen anything like this. Just a little knick-knack, little trinket. And I just thought she was beautiful. I love how they did this stringing like around her neck and her eyes. I'm not sure if it's a deer or a cat, but none of the flowers are broken in there. And I always thought maybe it was sat onto something, but I didn't want to. I just loved it. And that is going to be for $5. It's about this big. I love the colors in it too. They're like pastel colors, like pinks and purples and yellow. I just thought her eyes were really neat. She has like Siamese eyes. So I'm not sure. I think she has this thing sticking out her spot right here. It's pink, yellow, and blue. Okay. Put that back here. And this one is going to be $9. And it's for this little ceramic trinket box. I love this. Look at all the flowers on here. And they do go around to the side here. Put it down. I don't think anything's broken on here. Maybe it's like a maybe a porcelain. Just a nice creamy white porcelain on here. And here's the bottom. And then here's a stamp on the bottom. And I'll put it by my head. Sorry, guys. I believe I left my tape measure at the lake. I just wanted to think about that. This one is, yes. I said $9. Okay. Put this down. And move on to, the next one is going to be $5. I'm going to put this one up. And it's for this little, I just thought this was neat. I've never seen a little teapot like this. I like the handle on it. Nothing wrong with it. And here is the lid. And then it does say Nantucket on the bottom. Just a really cute. Okay. I'm hoping that we don't have any storms. The sun is out for right now, but I know that there are storms for days around here. We have got enough rain. Okay, now this one is going to be $9. And it is for this really pretty, I love the colors of this. Of course, it reminds me of Halloween. It is for this plate and bowl set. And here is the bowl. It has orange, yellows, greens, and black in there. Very Art Deco. Has a nice sheen in there. And they're Japan. And then this is the planner that goes with it. So this one is going to be for $9. And I love the let me get you close so you can see the design, like on the trim right here. Okay. And I put them by my head. So yes, this is a little pretty, and I love this green in here. So that set is going to be for $9, made in Japan. Here. I've had this for a long time now. I'm trying to get it out. Ugh, there we go. This is going to be $18. And it's a steal of a deal. You can go look this guy up on eBay. Look at this. It is a copper. And it is by a really known artist. And his name is Bjornstad. And I love how he did his like his signature in the back, and it does say Norway. So if you want to look up his stuff on eBay, isn't that a cool signature? So it is enamel on copper. Oh my goodness. Somebody's got their Harley out. So there's blues and greens and golds, pinks and purples. And it's pretty heavy. And I believe he did these in the 60s. Yes, that's a Harley. Very, very neat. It's pretty heavy. Very heavy copper piece. Anybody was interested in that? There. Let's see. I'm going to move on to this. This one is going to be 20. Hi, Monica. How are you? Are you enjoying your day? Okay, I believe this is original box. And inside the box is a beautiful seated little purse here. And I believe it's been in there for a long time because it has the imprint of the top of this on here. So it probably was in their closet for a long time. Or just put away. I think that this does start at 20. And it was never used. It was never used. It is in mint condition. Look at, I'm trying to show you. It's probably hard, but yeah, it's been sitting here for a long time. Look at all these beautiful sea beads on here. Love the beautiful colors on here. Never used. Does have a sticker in here that does say Delil I think it says Japan. I'm going to pull this up. It has a beautiful white silk in here. Here is the tag. Oh, thanks. I know, that's awesome. But yeah, this is so pretty. It was never used. Look how gorgeous this white is in here. So I believe that's maybe grapes, pineapple, maybe a pear in the back. I just started, hun. But thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Trying to show you the detailing of this. Gorgeous, gorgeous little purse here. Okay, I just want to think about that. Beautiful. I love all these beads on here, and I love that purple. Purple is so pretty, isn't it? Okay, if you guys want to think about that. I think I'm going to sip my coffee. Got a big cup of coffee. Okay. My next is a piece of Jefferson glass. And this is going to be $14. If you don't know anything about the Jefferson Glass Company, it is a very old glass company. And I love the opalescent on the sides. It does sit like this. Of course, I can see strawberries, chocolate covered strawberries on this. And you can feel the beading underneath here. Very pretty. And that's going to be $14. I just made chocolate covered strawberries 2 weeks ago. You guys want to think about that. That is a good price for that piece. Okay, let's see. My next, I know. My next is going to be 18. And it is for this teapot, which I love. I love the colors of it and the design of it. Just trying to get it around my cord on my computer. Let me stand up. I just have to be very careful. It is for this teapot. It is like a celadon green. And I believe these are abstract flowers on here. And it is in like mint condition. I don't believe it was ever used. I'm going to show you the top. It does have like little polka dots on here. They're kind of like a rusty brown red with a black out trim on them. Here's the bottom. And then I guess I just never really looked at teapots, but look at the ceramic in there. That's all ceramic right there. And I believe that's so the tea doesn't go filtered into your glass. It's all glazed on the inside. And it does, I've never seen this before either. It says made in Japan. And then it looks like the artist did that. Doesn't have like a normal Japan stamp on it. So I believe the artist did that. I just think this is gorgeous. And the flowers go all the way around. And I love the handle. I just slide right in there like that. Isn't it pretty? I love it. And I love the lines. Like the flowers are separated in their own little panels. Okay, if you guys wanted to think about that, it's very, very different. And of course, this celadon green is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Put it down carefully. And let's see, my next is going to be 9. Let's see, right there. And it's for this vase. I have no idea about this vase, but it's a pretty green. It does have like all these lines. So somebody like this piece on here and just swirled it all the way around. Trying to make sure that none of these are broken. I don't feel like, well, there is a little chip right here. Right here, there's a spot missing right here. Right by my finger right here. I didn't even notice that until I put my finger on it. I thought this was neat. I'm not sure how old it is. It does have a pontil on the bottom. Not sure how tall it is. Put it on my head. I know I love this color. Gorgeous. If you want to think about that. I don't think there's any chips on the top. Just very different. I'd like to know how they applied this strip right here and laid it on there. Very carefully, I guess, right? Put that over here. And let's see. My next is going to be 18. And it's for this piece of Viking glass. Look at this ruby red candy dish. Now there is a flaw to it, which I'm going to show it to you, which you can't even see. And I don't think I noticed it for like a year after I got it home. Show you the top. I think there's some glow to this. Yes, there is a little bit of cadmium up on the top here. And let me see if there's any on the bottom. There's just a little bit on the stem here. But most, oh, there's some up on the trim right there. And this is gorgeous. But yeah, the only flaw is that the handle was broken off and re-glued. And you can't even tell. And they did an amazing job. You can't even tell. So that is going to be $18 because of that flaw. Otherwise, it would be double. Isn't it gorgeous? This is a piece of eye candy. So pretty. I love how the ribbon comes out here on the sides. You guys want to think about that? Really, really beautiful piece. It's hard to think that the holidays are going to be coming up soon. I don't want to think about that. I'm totally enjoying my summer. Put that to the side. And how about we go on to some jewelry? I'm not sure what this is, but I had to get it. And I'm going to say it's $8. It is, I believe it's maybe a crystal heart. And I'm not sure if it's to a necklace. It does have the hole on the top. It's pretty large. And it is etched on the top and then flat on the back. Here's the side of it. So there's nothing on. Here is the back right here. This is the back. It's nice and smooth. But then the front part was like etched. So I'm not sure. I just thought it was neat. Maybe hang it in your car, your truck, your window. You could also wear it as a necklace. Do whatever you'd like to with it. Just thought it was different. I'm not sure if those are supposed to be feathers on there. I just thought it was very different. But it does have some weight to it, so I believe it is a crystal. Okay. And my next also is going to be it is for this seashell. And it does go on a necklace. It's a little pendant. I'll show you the top here. You put it on a necklace. And it is this really cool seashell necklace. I can't tell if that's silver or gold. I believe it is silver. This silver that is around the seashell. Isn't that neat? And that is going to be $8. Let me see if I put on a necklace. This is where it would be hanging. This. Not sure what kind of shell that is. But it does have silver around it so that you can wear it as a necklace. Okay? Very different. My next is going to be $12. And it's for this vintage. I believe these are all glass beads on here. And I believe this one is a Japan piece. Let me just look in my phone so I can make sure. I'm getting new glasses this week. Yay. Okay, this one says patent. Let me sit this down. Patent applied for. Okay, let me see the other thing. Maybe this one isn't stamped. No. This is just gorgeous. And it's going to be $12. Beautiful glass beads. And I believe there's little glass beads in the center. So this is what I was looking at. This clasp. It does say applied patent for on the back of that. And here's the clasp. Very pretty. This is gorgeous with a sundress. Stuck up in my earrings here. Oops. I'm going to pull my earring out. Yes, I did. It's okay. You guys want to think about this? Okay. Set this to the side. And my next is a bracelet. And it's going to be for $38. I did reduce the price to my bottom dollar of my jewelry that doesn't sell. I'm just going to go in and cash it in for all the silver because all my stuff is silver. It's for this gorgeous turquoise bracelet. I always love the swirls in it. Show it to you on my wrist. Let me see. There is a stamp right here. It's right there in the center, right there. You guys want to think about that? Very pretty bracelet. Okay. I also have this little clip. This is going to be $12. And it's turquoise. It's a little barrette. And that is a lot of silver right there. Open it up. So it's the tongs here that squeeze together that clip into this right here. And there's a silver stamp right there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is going to be $12. Sorry about that. And I'm going to show you the how big it would be in your hair. I'm thinking maybe it's 2 inches, maybe almost 3. If you guys want to think about that. Very pretty. Always love the detailing of it. Okay. And next, this is going to be $20. I went to New York City quite a few years ago. They had the King Tut exhibition in New York City, and I ended up getting this, and I didn't pay $20 for this. So it is King Tut, and it's all sterling. Anybody's into King Tut like I am. Hi, hon. It is stamped in there somewheres. And this would look like on your neck. Just a little tiny pendant. Okay. And it is all sterling. Okay, and I'll put this to the side. And my next is going to be $12. The sun's coming out. I'm starting to get sweaty in here. Yay, I'm not complaining. It is for this beautiful necklace. Now, I believe this one is stamped. Let me just check. I believe this one is Japan. Let me just check this one. Yes. This one is stamped Japan. And it is for this sugar necklace. Let me just untangle it. It has all these really very pretty beads, like the color of sand. And they're all the sugar beads. And there are 3 layers to it. Like it would sit like this. And this is beautiful with a sundress or any dress. And it is Japan. It does say stamped Japan right here on the clasp. Which is going to be hard, but it does say Japan right there. And this one is going to be for $12. And you clasp it on any of these beads right here. So there's different layers that you can hang it from. So if you want to link here or down there, depends on what length you would like to wear it. And it is very pretty with dresses. I just love the colors because it reminds me of the sand at the ocean. And all those really pretty sugar beads. Okay. Now, if you guys are coming in and watching this later, if you see anything, just email me and I will. There is my email. Just email me. I'll let you know if anything's available. My next is going to be 14. And it is for this orange brooch. Let me see. I can't remember if this had any glow to it or not. No. I'll show you the orange when I put the black light on there. And this is going to be for $14. It's a very pretty orange. It looks darker, but it's a really pretty orange. And it is a gold tone. And this is what it would look like. Kind of matches my, I do have an orange ring on today. Very pretty. And then here's a clasp. There's a lot of orange stones on there. Okay. On to my next. I'll put my earring back in. And I'm going to move on to some more jewelry over here. Yay, the sun is out. Hopefully all those storms and all that rain is done. We have some major flooding here. Okay. My next is going to start at 14. Oh, I should just do that one. Okay. It is for these, okay, who made these? I forgot who made these. I will look them up real quick. Yeah, we've had lots of rain. Brighton. These are Brighton earrings. And they are these are silver tone. Yeah. Look at these earrings. They're so pretty. They're blue. I'll show you one at a time because the other one looks just like it. Real pretty blue. And they're just a hook earring. Here's the design on the side. And these are Brighton. Show you what it would look like on the ear here. You guys want to think about those? Here's the other one right here. I like the shape of them too. Very pretty. They're not teal. They're kind of like a powder blue. Okay, if you want to think about those, they are Brighton earrings. Okay, put those here. And I'm going to take some of my jewelry off. And I'm going to run to some of these over here. Now this is an emerald. And I believe this is a size 8. Let's see. Yeah. This is a size 8. And this is going to be $28. Look at this ring. They're all little tiny little emerald beads in there. And it's sterling. All of my stuff is sterling, unless I tell you it's no costume. It is all stamped and marked. Has little emerald beads in there. And it is a size 8. I always liked it because it's so nice and smooth. It doesn't catch on anything. So there's 2, 4, 6 little pieces of emerald stones in there. Size 8. Okay. On to my next. Now this one is a size 7, I believe. Let me just check. Nope, this one is a size 6. Maybe not. Maybe a size 5.5. Because I wear it on my pinky. I'm going to say it's size 5. This is a size 5. I'm not going to put it on my pinky. But it is a beautiful turquoise ring. And this is going to be for $22. And I love how it has like the 3 bands that hold it up. It is stamped. And it is a size 5. It does go on my pinky. I've worn this for years on my YouTube channel. And I believe this ring is like from the 50s. Okay. Really pretty turquoise in there. My next. Hi, Mary. How are you, hon? Now, this one, I believe, is a size, let's see. Maybe a size 11. Yeah, I believe this one is a size 11. Or maybe a 10.5. Let me see. I'm going to say it is a 10.5 to a 10. It is for this beautiful sterling and coral ring and turquoise. And this one is going to be $28. I'm basically giving my rings away. It's okay. I always get more. Look at this beautiful coral and turquoise. I love the design on it. And I love how it sits up on your hand like this. It is stamped. Like I said, I just don't want to repeat myself. All my stuff is sterling silver. I've never had anybody, not one person, ever complain about my jewelry, except they love it. It does have a flower there and another flower on that side. And I believe this one is a 10, 10.5. Very, very pretty. Okay. This one down, and I'll move on to my next one. Now this one is, I'm going to say this also is a 10, 10.5. Now this one is going to be a little bit pricier because it does have a lot of sterling on it. So this one is going to be $38, which is a steal of a deal. Yeah, look at this. This one has a lot of sterling. And look at the rock on there. Very large turquoise. Hi, Yvonne. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you coming in. Please give me a thumbs up. Maybe you guys can spread the word that I'm live. Not sure if people are getting my notifications. I love this. Lots of turquoise and sterling. Here's the bottom. I'm going to show you underneath it. And see if I can see this stamp mark in here somewhere. It's right here underneath my finger. Right here. Right there. It's like so pretty. Okay, if you guys want to think about that, like I said, it's a 10, 10.5. Okay, let's see. This is a gorgeous ring. This one also is going to be $38. A steal of a deal. And I believe this one is a size 7. It is a size 7. It is a amethyst with a whole bunch of amethysts on the side. Look at this beautiful amethyst. Now around the amethyst, there's little stones also that are all little amethysts around it. Size 7. Sterling. And this is gorgeous. So pretty outside. Yeah, maybe you can see all the little purple stones around the bigger stone. Just always love the setting on this. Take it off so I can get closer. So you can see the band and everything. Very pretty. And it is stamped. Oh, I can't wait to get my glasses. It is stamped right here in the band. Gorgeous. Very pretty amethyst ring for $38. You don't see that every day. Okay, let's see. Out of my next one, I'm going to do a turquoise one. This one is 7.5. And this one is going to be 24. I can't even find turquoise anywhere for $24. And this is a pretty big stone. And I love the braiding around it. This one is a 7.5. Okay. On to my next. I did this one. These are going to be $28. These are earrings. These are red coral. And these are older. I believe these are from maybe the 70s. And I did not clean them. These are gorgeous. Look at these red coral earrings. I actually can't wait to clean them. Whoops. Because I love shiny silver. And these are silver. They are stamped in the back here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Right down there towards the bottom. Let's see. Actually, match my ring. So pretty. So these are going to be 28. Sterling silver hook earrings. Very pretty. Back in the ball. Now this is a yellow citrine. I believe this is a size 6. Make sure. Yes. This is a size 6. This one is going to be 28. It is sterling. Very pretty yellow citrine. Very simple. Size 6. It's so pretty outside. Okay. Put that down. I do have another one. This one is going to be for $48. This one is a size 7. Gorgeous. And this is genuine. I already had it tested. Isn't that gorgeous? And I'll show you the mark inside. Let's see, here it is. It is right between my fingers and the band right there. Beautiful, beautiful yellow citrine. That is gorgeous. Okay, let's see. Let's move on to something else. Okay, my next is going to be for $12. And it is for this little hen on nest. Look, you can see the ring of fire off the tail. And around the edges there. It's just like one of those little mini ones. Isn't it cute? I think there might be a little bit of chip on his tail. I think these are pretty old. Yeah, it's funny to know that there's a little chip on his tail there. Maybe I'd like that. A little bit of his red cold paint is coming off his face there. You can see his beak. Okay. And let's see. I'm going to leave the 12 up there because I got this collection of bottles. Put my other rings back on. I got this collection of bottles, and when I looked them up, Some of them are pretty pricey, but you're going to get all of them. Here's the first one. This one says, let's see. I can't even read it. I definitely need my glasses. Sulfo. I'm sorry, guys. I definitely need my glasses. No, I'm not. I had to leave the Lake Mare because of the flooding. We had major storms these last 3 days, and it basically just stopped raining like an hour ago. So you're going to get this one. It's about this big. And here's another little purple one. I'm trying to remember which one. Everyone has a different price when I look them up. So you're going to get this one. Little purple one. And here's a little one here. Somebody likes to collect old bottles. That one. That's 3. Here's 4. There's like a little looks like a drum with grapes on it to me. 4. Look at this one. It's like a little bell. A little stopper on it. I can't even imagine what was in there. So that's 5. Here's 6. This is a cute little bottle. Has a little top on it. There's 7. And then there's these 3 blue ones. Here's a blue one. Very small bottles. Here's another little blue one. Can't have writing on it. But these are some pretty old bottles. And then this one, I kind of thought these were the same, but they're not. Totally different. So you're going to get all these little bottles for $12. Anybody like to have any of these? Wait, I mean, you're going to get all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 little bottles. Keep them in this little bowl. Let me see what this one says. I can't read it. Cannot wait to get my glasses. Let's see. It says Westcott on it. Oh, you want the bottles? Are they neat? This one says something on it. I think it's the Westcott. Well, thank you, Monica. I will put you down. My first sale of the day. Yay. Let's see. Thanks, Monica. Appreciate that. Wrote you down. I'll set these over to the side. Really cool. That's the first time I've ever bought old bottles like that. I just thought they were really neat. And so tiny. And the colors. And of course, because they're made of glass. Yes, that's for sure. Now let's move on. Let me take a nice sip of my coffee. These are going to be choice. I have 3 bird figurines for $9. The first choice is the blue parakeets. And I believe these are all Japan pieces. And they're sitting on a little branch. There's nothing wrong with them. There's flowers there. Put them by my head. This is your first choice. The blue ones. And I have, here's the yellow ones. And I love the feathers on this yellow ones. Look at the detailing of the feathers there. So this is the second one. The flowers right there. I believe they're the same size as the blue. Yep. And then the other one, this is a stangle. Oh no, this is Gobel. Look at this. I love this one. I love the glaze on it. It does say Gobel on the bottom there. The king Kingfisher. I want that. There's nothing wrong with them. Very pretty. So your choice. The goble or the yellow parakeets or the blue parakeets. Each for $9. Those are so cute. Look at their little faces. Okay. Put those to the side. And let's see. Carefully. And next, I'm going to say this is going to be $9. And it's for this little orange decanter. No idea of anything about this decanter. Just that it's orange. About this big. This would be cool for Halloween time. Fall time. Cool bar piece. Okay. Set this to the side. Now this is gorgeous. I love this. This is going to be $12. For this really pretty set. I'll just set it down so I can show you. Now this is the bowl. I believe it's probably for gravy or soups. Look at this bowl. I'm going to show you the design on the inside of it here. And it is in really great condition. Here's the sides of it by my head. And here's all the stamps on the bottom. I think that says France. Yes. It says Limoges. It does say Limoges up on the top stamp there. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Who the heck buys Limoges for $12? Wow. Look at that design. Very pretty. And then it comes with a little platter that goes underneath it. Look at this. That is stunning. I want to have my gravy in this. Put gravy there. Nobody touched the gravy dish. Also has the same Limoges France on the bottom. Right there. Limoges. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay. That one was for $12. Very pretty. Very pretty on your holiday table. Okay. Set this to the sides for here. And let's see. This cow. I love this cow. This one is going to be $8. I put 6 in. We'll say 6. This for this really cool cow planter. He is pink and purple with a little bell and horns. Look at her face. Yes, she's a little planter. I thought at first she was a creamer, but there's no hole in her mouth. No stamps on it. Probably a Japan piece. I just thought she was just so adorable. Look at her lashes. She's about this big. And she is going to be for $6. Nothing wrong with her. I just thought she is so cute. And let's see. Carefully. Now, when I looked it up, it says that this was a rare piece. I'm like, going, okay, or whatever. Everything's rare. And this is going to be $12. I know she is happy. It is for this cup and teapot, and it is false craft. I'm going to set it down so I can show it to you. Of course, I love the colors with the green and the blue. Here's the pot itself. Then here is the lid. See, they're green and blue. Here's the lid. And then here is the cup. That's a nice big cup for hot chocolate to me. This false craft. It's a really nice ceramic. And this is going to be $12. Put your hot cocoa and marshmallows in there. Yum, yum. Don't even think about snow yet. Maybe want to think about that. Nothing wrong with it either. It's in really good shape. Okay. I think my grandson would love to have this. But of course, make sure the water is warm, not, hot. And my next is going to be $18. And it is for this piece. It's for the water. The glass on here. This blue is so pretty, kind of like looks opalescent. Then here's the glass. Now this does say it is Neiman Marcus on the bottom of the sticker. This is good to have like in your guest room, by their bed, have a guest over for water. Don't want to get up at nighttime. Have a nice glass of water by your bed, or iced tea, whatever you'd like to have in there. Also use this in your bar. You guys want to think about that? I love the blue. Very opalescent. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's no chips in the glass. It's in really great shape. Okay. You guys want to think about that? And let's see. My next. This is going to be $9. And it's for this kitty cat. Now she does have a little bit of chip on her ear. I didn't care. Look how cute she is. Can you get up so you can see her eyes? And she is playing with a ball of yarn right here, which is a planter. It's just so cute. And it did have a sticker on the bottom, probably a left-in piece. It does look like a left-in piece, but yeah, see, there's a little bit of chippage on her ear, on this ear right here, which is really hard to see anyways, right here. See, it's just so cute. She's going to be $9. I'm going to put her by my head. Okay, if you guys want to think about her. She looks sad for some reason. It's like, Okay. Little whiskers. Okay, let's see. I'm going to move down to some items on the floor here. My next is going to be for $18. This is for this box. Big box. It has this paint on it. Guess you can keep whatever you want to in here. And open it up. I think it's just a pine box. It's pretty large. I like the blue that is on there. Don't you get to get close. glare from the light. Okay, and that's going to be $18. You guys want to think about that? It does have a little latch here. Okay, this to the side. And I am going to say this one's next. Now this is from the Party Light Candle Company. And it is going to start at 18. Oops, I should have just left the other one up there. And it is pretty heavy. This would be really pretty at Christmas time. Put your beautiful Christmas flowers around it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots to put a tea light. And I can't remember what this one was called, like the castle or something like this. But it's kind of like tiered. Here's one here to here. It's kind of like stairs that go around into the top level. Put like greenery around it. It's so pretty at Christmas time. And it's from Party Light Candle Company. I don't remember if there's a sticker. Probably had a sticker on it one time. Okay, it's pretty heavy. If you guys want to think about that. Very different. Okay. I'll set this down next to me. And I'm going to move on to these items. This next one is going to start at 8. I thought this plate was just so cute. I had to get it. It says, "A smile is contagious." Look at this plate. Trying to get it close so you can see her. Kind of like a powder blue on the outside. And it says Gigi's Collector's Edition. Yep. Can't read the fine print there. Let's see if I can get closer. Well, you can see where it was applied. Huh. Oh, it's so cute. I love the powder blue around it. That's going to be for $8. Very pretty. Okay, and my next one also, I'm going to leave the 8 up there. I got this really cool tin because I love the colors of it. Kind of like a paisley. Kind of reminds me of paisley. Look at this tin. It does say Vienna Woods Design, made in England. Pretty large. I'm going to show you the designs that are on the inside of the tray. See, kind of like a plate, kind of. Pretty large. Then here it says Vienna Woods Design, made in England. This blue is just so pretty. You guys want to think about this little platter. This tin tray. But it does look like a paisley. Very pretty. Okay. And let's see. What am I going to do next? How about we do some more jewelry? Let's see. I'm going to do these. 1, 2. This one is going to be $14. This is for this beautiful opalescent necklace. I'm not sure of the maker of it, but I love. Here's the hook of it. to put it on. Put through here. Looks beautiful white. It's actually blue. It says, when I looked up, it says blue opalescent necklace with the silver tone beading in it. You can actually kind of see the blue in it. Very pretty. I love it. I love anything that has opalescent in it. I don't know why, but I do. And then look at the little ones up here. The silver tone. I'm not sure of the age of this. Never really looked at any stamp marks. But I don't believe it is. I believe it's just a silver tone. I'm going to put it on my neck. Because I forgot my tape measure, so I can show you how long it would be on you. Right here. Right here. Very pretty. I love it. Beautiful beads on here. Okay. And let's see. I'm going to leave that 14 up there because this one is going to be 14 also. Now this is stamped on the back. I've had this for a while. Thank you, Monica. I'll write you down. Now, Monica, I'm having a sale with Trisha on Saturday. So I won't be doing invoices until probably the end of next week. So I just want you to know that. And that if you're okay with that. Now, this is so pretty. It is all mother of pearl. Now, there's a stone missing. And it is right here. I think I've always worn it and I never even noticed it. It's right underneath my finger. There's a stone missing. And you can wear it also as a necklace. Oh, awesome. You can also wear it as a necklace and as a brooch. And it is stamped right here by my finger right there. Isn't this so pretty? I love that. Yeah, I think I wore it for years and years and I never even noticed there was a stone missing. And that's going to be $14. It's pretty large. This looks awesome on a jean jacket. I think blue, white, black, any color. It just makes all the other colors pop. Okay. And let's see this one. Take this ring off. This one is size 8. Let me just make sure. No. Wait a minute. That was size 6. Yeah, this is a size 8. I'm going to say 8.5. I love the stone that is in here. This is going to be for $32. This silver kind of reminds me of an old class ring. I'm going to take it off my finger. I believe that's an agate in here. Look at this, the shape of that. It is sterling. It is stamped in here. And it is... It's right here under my finger, which is going to be hard to see, but it is. It is there. Isn't that so neat? See what it looks like on my finger. You guys want to think about that? It does have a little bit of gold on the sides also, right here. But most of it is all sterling. Okay. And I'm going to show you guys one more item. And like I said, I'm going to be having a sale with Trisha on Saturday night. Super excited about that. And this one, I believe, is a size 8 also. This one is going to be for $34. It is another beautiful amethyst ring. I believe this one is an 8.5. Now it looks like a black stone there, but it is very beautiful purple in there. Trying to angle it so that you can see the purple. It just looks dark in this light. And I love the band that goes around it. And there are little hearts. Maybe you can see the purple right here. There. A little bit of purple in there. But it is sterling. Let me show you the stamp. My cat's meowing at me. It's right there underneath my finger right there. It does have like little beads of sterling that are around the band. Up on the, see the like little dots of sterling that go around the band. You can see a little bit of purple now. It's a very pretty amethyst ring. And that is a size 8.5. Size 8. Yeah, I think 8.5. If you guys want to think about that. It's nice. Doesn't catch on anything. Very pretty. Okay, guys. And I appreciate you guys popping in. And Monica, I got your items. You got the bottles and the blue tray, right? And that was it. Okay. And if anybody's watching this, you can just email me. And my email's on the screen. And I will see you guys Saturday night. Yay, on Trisha's. And you guys have a good rest of your week. And I will see you Saturday night. Bye, guys.